Alright guys, I've popped down to Brands Hatch this afternoon because they've got some general testing going on. Looks like minis and these hot rod things. Don't know. It's quite cool though. And there's loads of trucks everywhere as well, which seems to be pretty interesting. Looks like now old Golfs, Citroen Saxos, stuff like that going out by the looks of things. So could be interesting to watch. Bit of the old front wheel drive fun from years ago. You can see that, guys, rainbow above the thing there. Out go the cars. I'm surprised they were allowed out that loud. So it looks like we've got Saxos, Golfs, stuff like that. Seen better days. Its rear axle is completely not attached anymore, and that's missing its front. Bollocks. This is a testing day. Jesus Christ, they're a bit enthusiastic. As you can see, bit of a mess, that one. Yeah, shooting with the RX10 Mark IV out for the day. Lightweight, obviously, and fast. Plenty of range as well, obviously. That's one reason I took it for the day, and I had the Pocket 3 as well to walk around with. Not a bad day and all, and it chucked it down with rain as I walked back to the car, so I got soaked, but other than that, the rain held off for quite a period of time, which was nice. Enthusiastic driving, which is always good to see, especially on track, but obviously every time they do things like this and have a bit of an accident, it takes a while to get off the track. It's done the whole front suspension in at the front though. If you remove the sounds and you would just to have a bit of tyre noise, the electric car racing on Brands Hatch would be a little bit boring, I reckon. Yeah, nothing better than these little hot hatches. They just shows you how grip has improved over the years, just on different car makes and types of cars. So with the RX10 Mark IV, a lot of people do use it. You've got HFR, which is a little bit tricky to get used to if you don't know, but basically up to 1,000 frames per second. This was at 500 frames per second, slow motion, which really I quite enjoy using. You have to add a little bit of sharpening and up the contrast and stuff to make it look really quite usable, because it's upscaling. But it's just a bit of fun, and it shows you things like tyre slip and things like that during the moment as they come into the bend there, and start to lose grip and pushing the car to the limits. Onto the photos. I think these are some kind of stock car, of some sort, but they look really quite cool, and they were quicker than the minis. Minis were struggling through the straights with these, but the minis could corner harder than the stock cars. The mini here, I did a little bit of f16, I think 1/20th of a second, and panned out of the corner kind of thing, and it kind of worked. There's loads of pictures that aren't right, a bit like that one, but it kind of adds motion to it. So yeah, it's yeah, just a bit of experimentation. It's good fun, good practice. If you get a couple of shots that work, it's a win, isn't it? You know, just got to experiment and then play around. That's one of the crash shots of all the team there clearing it up and everything. But again, having that one camera, and it is showing its age. The RX10 is showing its age. Mainly the buffer speed. You can fill the buffer up so quick, and then you have to wait. And while you're waiting, you can't video. You can't go into the menus and stuff like that. So that's its downfall. Image quality and everything is pretty good. It's still up there, but you know, it's a case of you just have to be careful with how much buffer you're using. Even with a nice fast card in there, it's still limited to the transfer rate, and it is limited. So but other than that, the autofocus does have moments of its own thoughts, especially in video, where it decides, oh okay, I'm not going to focus at all now, and it just sits there until you zoom out, and then it carries on and works fine. But other than that, as you can see, that the shots are sharp. You know, you can't really miss with it as such. It's a fantastic camera, and you know, I've still got it after 6 years. So yeah, fabulous bit of kit still, even though it is a little bit dated. But yeah, here's a panoramic shot that I took with it as well. Anyway guys, just a bit of a fun day out with the RX10 and the Pocket 3, which I used a little bit. I was just getting used to it. Please click that subscribe button, little notification bell as well. If you need any help with the RX10 or any of the other Sony cameras out there, give me a shout. No problem at all to try and assist. And catch you later for another video.